as we have the Outsiders versus the Radicalz in the semifinal. This is the first semifinal match, the other semifinal match between the Corporation and the Corre. Now, Diesel and Razor Ramon had to beat out the Heyman Guys in order to make it here to the semifinals. The Radicalz had to beat the team of Edge and Christian. As you see, Chris Jericho able to get a early footing against Diesel, but Diesel able to grab Christian now and do a nice sidewalk slam and set him down on the mat. Headlock by Diesel, huge elbow to the face as they now get an armbar and an Irish whip into the corner here. Tag made to Razor Ramon. Huge shot into the gut as Razor Ramon now whips around Chris Jericho. Chris Jericho with a nice neck breaker, setting him down to the mat as they tie up together once again. We get a nice suplex by Chris Jericho. And now a nice drop kick by Jericho as well. Armbar. Armbar again. Pushing away Mr. Scott Hall. As we get a nice suplex coming in by Jericho. As Scott Hall tries to get himself back up. Eddie Guerrero now the legal man for the Radicalz. Eddie Guerrero, the original member of the Radicalz here. As you see, that huge tilt-a-whirl backbreaker applied to Razor Ramon. Huge bulldog applied as well between these two combatants. Countered by Razor Ramon and a couple of big shots to the face. The great striker, Razor. That discus taking him down. Headlock onto Eddie Guerrero for a nice scoop slam, setting him down to the mat. Now Razor gonna send Eddie Guerrero into his own corner for Diesel and him to make a nice tag team maneuver. Getting Diesel in here with a nice advantage with Eddie down in the middle of the ring. Diesel looking at Chris Jericho and warning him. Eddie Guerrero talking to Jericho, trying to get help there, but Jericho needs to be over by the tag ropes in order for them to make a tag. As you see Diesel now with a nice belly-to-belly suplex to Eddie Guerrero and a very nice leg drop too. But Chris Jericho able to grab Diesel from the corner there and stop Diesel's momentum. And now Eddie Guerrero able to get him in the gut and a nice springboard that actually missed Big Daddy Cool Diesel. As you get a big couple of shots, Diesel going to now plant the head into the knee of himself. Diesel gonna now tag in Scott Hall, it seems. No, just calling Eddie Guerrero to come over to that side. And Eddie obliges, but then quickly unobliges, sending Diesel back into his own corner for a tag team maneuver. As they whip Diesel around, drop toe hold into a nice elbow drop. Grab to the back is Diesel as we get a hair drag takedown. And Chris Jericho able to get a nice neckbreaker here as well. Able to counter that pickup is Diesel as Diesel runs to the corner to tag in Scott Hall. Oh my. Kevin Nash able to counter that Hurricane Rana DDT by Chris Jericho with a swat of his wrist. Razor Ramon in no man's land right now, not wanting to. You don't want to fight in your opponent's corner if you have to help it. As you see, Razor Ramon with a nice side lift as he now tags in the big man, Big Daddy Cool Diesel. We got an eye rake by Chris Jericho. Chris Jericho attacking the back of Diesel here. Diesel getting countered with that kick. That elbow going into the knee of Diesel has got to hurt. Diesel getting kicked back up by Jericho. Jericho now going to stomp on that arm of Diesel. Diesel getting picked up once again by Chris Jericho. Chris Jericho getting countered. Huge kick to the gut by the big boots of Diesel. And Diesel now He's got him up. He's going to go for a nice walk and slam. Leg drop onto the throat. And now that you're talking about the throat, he lifts him up by the face into that big boot that absolutely devastated him. And now Razor Ramon taking out Eddie Guerrero. Only a 1 count, however, as Diesel went for a pin against Jericho. Jericho actually countering, going to the walls, trying to get Diesel into the rolls of Jericho. And he has it. He's got it locked in here. Diesel might be able to grab the ropes fairly quickly, however. He does have it cinched in. He does able to get it at the ropes. As Diesel headlock applied to him by Chris Jericho. Diesel calling for him to get up now. Probably calling for the jackknife here. Yes, he's got him set up for the jackknife powerbomb. Slamming him down onto the mat. And now he goes in and drags Chris Jericho into the middle of the ring and goes for a pin here. Razor Ramon watches guard. 1, 2. Only a 2 count as Chris Jericho is able to actually kick out of that huge jackknife powerbomb. Huge enziguri by Chris Jericho. Going to go for a pin now. 1. Only a 1 count as Big Daddy Cool Diesel is able to kick out there. Chris Jericho able to duck under that huge clothesline of Diesel. And Diesel going to get whipped into the enemy corner here. Eddie Guerrero waiting for him, actually grabbing him. Rake to the eyes, poke to the eyes, what have you. He went to the eyes, which is an illegal maneuver here. Diesel gonna let Jericho tag Eddie Guerrero in here and gets shot in the face for it, as well as Eddie Guerrero. Eddie Guerrero gets driven down on the ropes from Razor Ramon. Drop leg, takedown, as Eddie Guerrero now going to try and attack Mr. Oh God, that baseball slide was a very precarious situation for Kevin Nash, as Razor Ramon was able to save him. However, a very nice Hurricane Rana by Eddie Guerrero, and now he goes for a pin once again. 1, only a 1 count. Diesel has a lot of energy left in his tank right now, as we get a nice head drag takedown. And he's going to tag in Razor, the bad guy, to take the pin. 1, 2, only a 2 count. You gotta wonder how close it is until we see a Razor's Edge come out of Razor Ramon. Will it be tonight, as you see Razor getting whipped around the ring by Eddie Guerrero and Chris Jericho. Huge shot to the arm, as you see now. Huge move, kick to the crotch by the bad guy, Scott Hall, and a couple of big shots, big punches to the face, and that discus throw taking down Chris Jericho as he goes for a pin now. 1, 2. Oh my, Eddie Guerrero actually able to get that and stop that count, as we got a headlock by Jericho, and we got a nice suplex landing him down on his back, and Jericho gonna go for the huge splash over the top rope, and now he's gonna call in Eddie Guerrero to finish the job here. Eddie taking out Diesel. Razor Ramon gonna suplex Eddie Guerrero behind him. Razor thinking about what to do next. He turns him over, but Eddie Guerrero able to counter out of it with a punch to the jaw. Armbar gonna whip Razor Ramon around this ring, and a tilt-a-whirl backbreaker once again to Razor Ramon, trying to injure that back. Perhaps for the cloverleaf, I believe, is the submission maneuver he uses. Nice DDT by Eddie Guerrero, and a couple of big punches as well, sending the head of Razor Ramon into the canvas, making him a bit dizzy. Having that arm be dragged down by Razor, and Eddie ducking under it. He didn't duck under that one though, as he's up against the ropes and he's choking it. He's being choked as Razor Ramon picks up Eddie Guerrero now. He gets a big punch, another big punch, and a third big punch, and then that discus to take him down. Razor has hit that so many times here. 1, 2, 3. No. Ever so slightly not 3. As Eddie Guerrero was able to kick out there. Eddie Guerrero able to counter that armbar into a arm drag takedown of his own. Razor Ramon must be looking for the Razor's Edge sometime soon. As you see, Eddie Guerrero is out of the match now. And we have Chris Jericho now. As we have the Lion Salt come in. He's going to pick up Razor Ramon here. And go for 1 powerbomb. 2 powerbombs. And 3 powerbombs. Both these guys employing triple something finishers in this matchup. 1, 2. Diesel just barely able to save his friend Razor Ramon from being pinned. As we see now, the walls of Jericho being applied to Razor Ramon. And Diesel is taken out. He is down on the mat. Diesel does not... The Outsiders have been eliminated by the Radicalz.